How great was Jurassic World? Did you guys all see it?
I did not see it.
Oh, man.
Loved. Did you see it in 3D?
I saw it in 3D.
So, they always
Did you?
say, yes, I did. They say that when they shoot him in 3D, you should go see him in 3D. This might be the best use of 3D I think I've ever seen in a movie.
It didn't matter to me. I couldn't tell.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I thought it looked so cool. And there were some moments in that movie, like you got to get rid of your whole like plot development and all that stuff because it's not like it totally makes sense, but it is so much fun. I
thought it made sense to me.
Well, then good.
What didn't make sense?
Well, it was sort of silly that they're, the whole plot was a little silly. But
Dinosaurs on an island? Yeah, that part? That part?
The fact that
that's not necessarily the plot. That's the whole premise of the movie.
They kill a bunch of people. Are like, let's leave part of the park open. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that part.
But I thought it was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I have a problem with 3D movies because I can never get rid of the feeling that, oh my God, there's glasses on my nose right
That's
now.
what I mean.
And then they hurt and then
they
it's
hurt.
distracting.
I had the glasses on and not once did I go, oh, that was really neat in 3D. I enjoyed the movie a lot. I thought it was a great movie, but I wasn't like, okay, I should have saw it in 3D. Like I also saw it, over the weekends. I go up north to a tiny little town called Pine Top, and they have a theater there. And so when it's 3D, like there's a big scene where there's a big dinosaur splashing in the water. Like, so there's a little usher that throws water in your face.
Oh, that's good.
It's not
very
like,
lifelike.
It's not like it's that good a 3D.
When T-Rex comes out, he just puts claws in your face.
A guy goes, dinosaur. It's like,
if this were Game of Thrones, both those kids would have been eaten in the first scene if it were Game of Thrones.
God,
Game of This is the best. You don't watch Game of Thrones, but let me put it to you like this. If you were watching the TV show Friends, they killed everybody but Ross. That's
last night they killed Ross. My favorite character on that show of all time on that show gets killed out of nowhere.
It was the season finale, right?
Right.
Okay.
And I was watching it going, what? Again, every week they do this thing where you go, what? But isn't that a good analogy? It's like they just wipe out everybody but Ross.
I was just sitting there.
And Ross is the only one left.
What are you doing? I go, what? And then it makes me like, I'm like, oh my God. But then, and it ends with my favorite character dying. And then it's kind of like, all right, so I don't really care about season 6.
Oh,
like,
really?
It's pretty bad. I mean, I was thinking that too. In fact, I thought, well, maybe there's an escape hatch that this person really isn't gone. And then I watched after the show, they have the producers talking about the people that have, about the show. And then they talk about that character being dead and how they were not looking forward to shooting that scene. So
does it happen in the book that way too?
I'm not that far in the book yet.
Oh, I thought you already read the book and you're rereading it.
I'm rereading. Well, yeah, they're on the other books, though. They're on to past the Fire and Ice. They're into the second or third book. So I'm just not that far. I'm at least 2,000 pages in with about 6,000 more pages to go.
Well, Game of Thrones is an hour show. It took me an hour and 45 minutes to watch it because I was watching it in chunks and I had to digest scenes. I was like, hold on a minute.
It was that intense?
So intense.
So much happened. It's not right what they put you through.